stories, but we've got one with quite a few twists and turns.
Yeah, a couple from Pasadena lived a parent's worst nightmare. Health specialist Denise Dore has their baby's incredible story of survival. Denise.
Oh, there are a lot of twists in this story. Imagine going through 9 months of pregnancy with all systems go, all the tests look good, the delivery goes well, and you go home with your precious bundle of joy. Sounds like enough of a miracle there. But for one Pasadena family, their story was just beginning, and quite frankly, no one was sure how it would end. Every sound 6-week-old Ryane Page Brown makes is an answered prayer.
You wouldn't know anything's wrong with her unless you saw her little scar down her chest.
Ryan's story begins like any other newborn.
She was checked out by a pediatrician, as you normally would, and didn't show any signs of being ill at all.
Then, 9 days later, she stopped feeding, looked dazed, and started to turn blue. A trip to the hospital revealed an enlarged heart swollen from working too hard. Instead of 4 pumping ventricles, Ryane only had 1. It's called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. Doctors offered few options.
We can take her home, but she would surely die within a matter of hours or days.
Ryane was too weak for a heart transplant. Her only other chance was a rarely performed surgery.
It was her last hope because without it, she definitely would not have survived.
Critical care specialist Dr. Sylvia Del Castillo describes the operation.
The surgery that Ryane had is called a Norwood-type procedure, in which they basically rearrange the plumbing of the heart, if you will.
But Ryane is not your typical case. Instead of being on the left, her heart is on the right.
Her heart was actually a mirror image of itself, which is called dextrocardia.
This challenged surgeons even more. The goal was basically to create a new aorta for Ryane.
So again, the right side of the heart does the entire job of both sides to go to each part of the body.
After surgery, another obstacle. Her heart was too weak to beat on its own. Ryane was placed on a life support machine called ECMO.
So when they said she's going to have to be on life support because her heart's too weak, it was just so devastating. And I thought I was going to lose my baby.
2 days on ECMO allowed Ryane's heart to recuperate.
She definitely is a miracle baby, because to come in so sick and to do so well.
After a month in the hospital, Ryane is finally home, and her parents treasure every minute.
Be grateful for every day you have with your children. They're a gift.
Ryane has beautiful eyes, and she's going to require 2 more surgeries, the next one in the next 6 to 8 months. And fortunately for the Browns, Dr. Von Starnes, one of the world's leading experts in these types of surgeries, is at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. The oldest survivor of this type of procedure is about 20 years old. Coming up on Healthy Living, women aren't the
60